Gotta let the beat drop. I was waiting for it. Didn't want to turn the mic on until the beat dropped, and I missed the beat drop by a while. What's going on? Welcome back. If you missed the earlier stream, we got quite a bit of work done in the arena. Look at this. Gotta drop the beat. Alright, let me lower the music down a little bit. Welcome back to WrestleCraft. If you haven't joined in or you haven't watched in a while, you didn't miss anything because we just started last night. So we used to build arenas a long time ago. I haven't heard that name in so long. A WrestleCraft builder. I've not heard that name in forever. I do need to put that up there just so you can see behind. I don't have my... Just now realized those aren't showing up out of the air, which they should be. Come on, Beacon. Go. Oh. There we go. That's what I needed the Beacon to do. So, as we continue building this, it is not a public server. This is a private server, thanks to creeperhost.net. They gave us this server 2 years ago when we used to stream. And unfortunately, I didn't really ever use it that much because WrestleCraft died a little bit. I let it die. And we have to get back and do our things. So they were nice enough to rehook up the server free of charge. So as of right now, because when we used to do WrestleCraft, I used to pay $40 a month for the server. And it never became public because the $40 a month I was spending, unfortunately, wasn't enough for like the public. So I will see, depending on how this goes, if it does become popular, about making this into a public server eventually to let everybody come on down. As of right now, it is just going to be between the stream people, between me, Tony, some other special guests that you guys will see down the line that want to get into Minecraft, some other WWE YouTubers. Hopefully they're going to make some cool shit. Hopefully Tom Cushney shows up and Tender Tom makes some things. You got other people that do arenas that have kind of kept it in my absence, like George Starr, and other people who build arenas. A lot of great people that build arenas. And we're going to make arena building great again. I will look at the chat in 1 second. I just want to get this set up really fast as we put the ropes back after I destroyed that. Jake Pommy. I didn't see it until after the stream went off air last night. Really appreciate the donation last night. Unfortunately, when somebody sends a donation and it's not one of the automatic ones, I have to accept it before the stream donation sound came through. So it didn't go through. So just because of that, you need to hear your stream donation sound. So I'll send a test donation sound through so you can hear it. Because you, sir, made the list for the donation that was on stream. So let me go ahead and put in just a test alert really fast. It's not going to show your name, unfortunately, just because that's how it is. But here you go. Thank you so much for supporting the stream.
You just made the list.
You just made the list, Pommy.
Here we go.
So thank you again for that donation last night again. Like I said, if it's one of the ones I have to accept, after we were done and I saw it, I hit accept on the donation. And my computer, I had headphones in. It was really loud. And all of a sudden, it was like, you just made the... What the... And I about lost it. I wasn't ready for it. It started off as a little indie arena. And it turned into a convention center. So that's what Tony and I made it. Tony came in and we had this idea where instead of making it an open arena, it would be a convention center. So the black walls are like what you would see at NXT. It's curtained off. You have your own event, right? Now let's take you backstage. So this is a hallway, which I don't know where this goes yet. We still have to build a second and third floor. But over here, if we go this way, which let's run around the outside. Looks like a full-fledged arena, right? So this is the side for. Let me make sure I pause my stream. I don't need to be watching my own stream. So this is the gorilla area, which I do need to put a door on this side. I totally forgot about this. I put a door on the other side. Gotta put a door on this side too. Let me go grab the door really fast. Put one over here. So this is the camera area because Tony kept saying, you need a hard cam, you nerd. And I'm like, we don't need a camera. It's a convention center. He convinced me to build it. So we do have kind of like a little filming area for hard cam. So this is the production team area, which let's put doors over here. So you got the arena doors, which we can make this quartz. So once you come back here, if I don't run into the door, you nerd. Yeah, that's one of the things. Like, once we started getting into redstone, glowstone, the carpet too. Like, look at this. This is the back hallway that goes backstage. So we have the red carpet glowed up thanks to being carpet. We also have this door right here. So there is a production area right off to the side that you guys can see. So this is kind of hidden. You don't really notice it. Like I said, this is more of an NXT. This is what you would see if you go to like WrestleMania Access, where they put up curtains. And then back here is what we were working on before we stopped. Was just a simple little backstage area that has gorilla. Because Tony, again, needed gorilla position. So we have gorilla position, McMahon's only, left and right. So my thought is eventually, if we do get WrestleCraft big, and people want to play, and people are like, Tubby, and like, you know, Creeper Host is like, okay, let's get you guys a public server so it's, you know, bigger. You would come out here, and this could be like a little PvP opening arena. You could either go left or you could go blue. The good guy, the bad guy. So let's say the face comes over here. Now, we do not have any pyro built or anything. Tony talked me out of building pyro so far. We used to put tripwires and pressure plates. So before, we would put a pressure plate like right here, and when you step on it, there would be pyro that goes off. Now, Lay was the person that always built our pyro before. He built our dispensers. He built our redstone. So we do need to figure out a way. I'm guessing we can do it right here. But the problem is, since we are doing it on a flat world, I'll show you why. You can only go down 3 layers until the world is gone, which is a huge problem. Because for the pyro to work, you have to go like this. Make sure I don't fall through. To make the pyro work, essentially right here would be a pyro dispenser. So you would put in a dispenser like so. And then behind the dispenser, you'd be connected to redstone. And then the redstone would come all the way through here. Like I said, he has to make it. He's the one that would take care of everything related to the pyro. So we don't have pyro right now. But eventually, once the arenas get built again, you'll have pyro. You'll be able to do all the stuff we used to be able to do. What's up, Ashu? All right, now let's work on the outside of the arena a little bit. And kind of work on the outside of the convention center. Because right now, we only have floor 1. We need to build additional floors. So how are we going to do that? What's the best way to do it? Well, it is a convention center, and this is a private area that people shouldn't be in anyway. So the staircase is going to start about right here, where you would come walking around the outside, and this wall is going to get extended out a little bit, so you don't have to worry about any of this right now. I'll fix this later. But floor number 2 will come over here like this. And it has to go up to this floor flat. I am using Smooth Realistic is the one we're using. There's a lot of different ones I wanted to try, but for right now I'm using this one. So now once we're up here, we'll be able to put down our floor. Now, we are going to have to make a double floor, unfortunately. So the double floor will cover the lights. So it'll be reverse. So this floor will be... Actually, no, we don't. We can just use it like this. Okay, never mind. I thought we had to do something else. We don't. What we'll do is jade it off. And the floor will just become the sea lantern now. You can see the staircase. Really simple. Like I said, right now we're not going too crazy. I don't know. See, that's the thing about a convention center. You got to have offices. I was thinking about putting in up here, if I could not be flying. I was thinking about adding in seats up here. Possibly getting rid of the black wall that Tony wanted so bad. And I'm thinking about making this a glass viewing area. I'm thinking about ditching this right here and making this a walk-in convention center area. So only this section right here is glass. Tony's going to get really mad at me for this. Don't nobody tell Tony, please. He's going to be like, "You're destroying my arena." So if we put arena here, that way you can see it. These are different floors. Yeah, nobody tell Tony. Oh, no. Why did I put that in my second hand? I don't want that in my second hand. There we go. So that way you could see this whole thing and you could get a better look of this. Now, the reason we're doing it on this floor is so it connects nice and easy. Now, this is where we have to build out the arena a little bit. You're above the production team. Yeah, we'll eventually put suites in. You guys remember, we used to do suites like that. So, let's put in Sea Lantern here. And this is where you get different floors to the arenas and the builds and everything. This is like my favorite stuff to do. It's because, like, I really like 2K17, but there's a lot you're limited in. Here, guys, we can do anything we want. I can build whatever I want. So you got this built. So now we have a floor. So already we're at floor 2 of the convention center. As you can see this from above, this is just looking really good. Now, the problem is, does it look good, though, from down here? What does it look like down here? We'd have to get rid of the glass. The red glass has to go, but I think this works. You'd see people now. Is that distracting though? If you're wrestling, is coming out and seeing a window I don't think it is. I think it's just kind of, it's enough to be passing it where it's not annoying is what I think it is. Thank you. Yeah, I do need to make sure I have that block code thing up because I have them pretty fast now. Thank you for reminding me. I have the page bookmarked. Make sure I pull that up really fast. Minecraft ID list. Okay, boom. Oops. Boom. Okay, so now that it's back to being white, we need to put in... It's dark on this side, so we definitely need to put in the sea lanterns over here. God, I love sea lanterns. This texture pack is so nice. All right, this wall has got to go. So let me show you what I was doing over here. I was trying to jot out this convention center in a way that kind of wraps around and makes it a little bigger. So what it would be 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I want. 5, 3, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, double twos. Okay, so that should wrap us all the way around to where we can take out those walls now. So let's put in our stone really fast. You guys can see how to do this really quick. So with World Edit, luckily, we're able to place our stone here and go set stone. Come up here. Set stone. Ones I'll just go up and build myself. And we keep doing it. It's just kind of like a little process. So you can kind of see the outer wall take shape. Now, I will end up putting it glass. It'll end up being something different. So it's looking really bland right now because it's all stone. And I don't want it to be all stone. It's not going to end up being all stone. But you also want it to jot out a little bit. Because I don't like straight arenas. I don't like when it's 1, 2, and then it's 2. Okay, so there we go. In this case, it's almost a little faster to do the other way. Yeah, we still have to do the parking lot. I mean, there's so much we got to do. We really do. You know what? I'm just gonna place them. No point in wanding when it's something just as simple as literally going up and down. What I actually want to do is make it glass. And I will do that in a second. Hopefully it comes out looking good. Boom. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea, though. I'm going to put in... Because I hate the look of grass. So let's really fast do this. Let's go there. And come all the way over here. And let's get rid of the freaking grass. Because I just hate the look of grass. And let's put in... What's the code for cobble? 4. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, guys. What are we gonna use for the floor? I need some suggestions. What would look good? Not dirt. I know it's cobblestone, but I was just trying to find the actual codes because I like the codes. They're faster. It's like black wool 3515. Once you get it to go faster like that, I just tend to like it. Okay, sandstone is 24. That makes it stick out. Let's just do that for right now. Because I want the floor to stick out as much as possible. So we'll go there. Fly all the way over here. I want it to really pop. So something like a sandstone. Kind of looks like hardwood floor for the NBA in a way. Not the NBA, but alright, this should replace all we need to. Might as well go all the way up here. Oh, no, we can't. Did that change the inside? It did. Okay. Maybe we can't go that far over. Maybe we have to keep it within the line. All right, so here. I feel dumb now. I literally just did that, and we have to go back and do it. Okay. There's one. Can I jump? What's the, what are the, I need to remember all the world edit codes. All right, that makes it stick out. And then that one can come back here. We just wanted it to, if I jump up, I'm trying to get the stone to have as much different color as possible. It's still so rough. It's just like a base design idea. Okay. 24, place that here. And then from here, we'll fly all the way here. And last but not least, this one. If we change it all, unfortunately, it changes the inside, and we don't want it to change the inside. Like, I think this will change the inside a little bit, but that's fine. All right. And I just like the look of the sandstone. So, now that we have this, you guys can see it's kind of like a parking lot. just so it stands out a little bit. That way, when you look at the design from the outside, it makes a little bit more sense. You can kind of see what we're doing, how the edges kind of jag back on that side. What's up, Wolfies? We're just continuing working on the arena, so I don't know how much. Let me add a full line of red. I do need to make that different, though. Let's see. Let me add in the big panels just to be a little different. Every other one like this, just to try to make it look better from a distance. Just to try to change it up. No, I'll do this one. Okay. Like I said, it's not going to look great because this is ended up going to be glass anyway. I just want to make it look. I just want it to stand out a little bit. I enjoy it too because it's like we're being creative and building something, right? We're not locked to a game. Now let's take out. Actually, I may want to just build this wall coming all the way down here. I wonder if we should build from here out. From right here. Let me try this. So we're going to do red here, stone there, and I want it to come all the way down here. It doesn't have to be even. Like I said, this is a convention center. It's going to wind up looking really dumb by the time we're done with it. Or not dumb, but different. If you would have saw what the WrestleMania arena looks like that everybody ended up, that loved so much, if you would have saw how it looked like at the beginning, you would have been like, Tubby, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Trust me, I know. Whoops. Stone. Okay. Now we do want to make it daytime. And I want to add in the glass the other way. So this is the reason I was building this wall right now. So by the same token, I might as well just break in some glass right here. So by the same token, we have glass going this way. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Why do we not have a floor? Gotta make sure I put in a floor. How much do I need? I need to leave that much room. I think, right? I want to leave enough headroom. So as you're coming up, you're not touching it. So we do need to block this part out. So now this side, going this way, is gone. This is why I put in a wall. This is why I expanded it out, I should say. Because now this portion can go. So I want to delete from here. From there. So then we connect this floor. Essentially, you're looking out into the open. This is why I think Tony didn't want this. And why it may look dumb. So we have to wait. You guys can tell me if it looks alright. I think it could look cool. So, you're looking one way. And then out here is where you'd have the same 3 layers of glass. This is why you kind of have to use your imagination a little bit, because it's still bland right now. Because I can go all the way over. And then from the outside, again, it looks more like a convention center, because that's what we're going for. If you remember WrestleMania, like at the Mary Kay Hutchinson Center, you're essentially trying to make something that sticks out to the eye. So by inviting in people to the outside, you're able to see it. And then the more you add like this, I don't like having that in my second hand, but whatever. So when we're out here, yeah, that's why I build walls. So like when you put them out, you're having more dimension. If we were to keep building how we were on the inside, this is just a flat wall. And we don't really want a flat wall. We want, like, from right here, this replaced all the way over here to, oops. Like that. And this, no, stop laying glass. Why are you laying glass? Like this. No. Oh, it's because it's in survival. God damn it. I was like, why does it keep laying glass? I don't want to lay glass. Okay. There. So now from the outside, that's why I did it. Is now this is a huge little convention area wall. And you see more. Now we can block that off. There's a lot of different things we can do. But by doing this, it just added in another dimension. It adds in more hallways. It adds in more things to do, so to speak, that just bring a little bit more to the arena. You just got to get creative. You got to get a little crafty. This one I'm going to have run all the way to this corner. Because eventually, by the time you're done, I mean... look at this. And then, whoa, don't fall. Boom. There. So now, from a distance, if I put in the red, which I don't know why I'm individually placing this, but whatever. Try to get the layer to stand out a little bit. Now, eventually, to the naked eye, from afar, it's more of a convention center looking thing. You can kind of see a window into it. You can see people walking by from a distance. It gives it some latitude. Now, how do we extend that out and how do we make that work? Because, Tubby, look at your arena here. You closed it off. You no longer need these walls. Everything you just built here can get taken down. Exactly. Because now the floor can be filled in, and we've essentially made our hallways. We've essentially, if you ever used to watch my old arenas, the first arenas we ever built, I start with stands. You build the stands because everything can be built around the stands. Well, what a lot of people do is build the stands, but then they leave it underneath blank, right? They just leave wide open grass fields. With World Edit, it's so easy to be able to just like put in a wall, like to build a whole floor just to captivate it, just to like hide it. That's always what I looked for when it came to arena building. You always wanted to make sure you could have the floors, which could be separated. So now this could eventually get taken out. But you can see the different layers now that we have behind. So we essentially have hallway number 1. And now from there, we're able to crash all this down. We can add in windows going along the whole way. And at the K Performance Center, whatever we're calling this. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think it was the K Hutchinson Center at WrestleMania a couple years ago. Or last year. Is right here. See how that goes all the way around? So now the reason we did that is because we now put in glass all the way around. And it's now a convention center because this is walled off. This is the inner layer. This is where the curtains can go. This is how you can reconfigure it. That's what a convention center is. But you still get the outside appearance like you're looking in at a building. It's the big reason we do stuff like that. And now it can go all the way down. Now when you look at it from the corner, see, look at that. They're walking up and you're seeing people on like floor number 2. Like, oh man. Now wait until we add in floor number 3. And floor number 3 is right here. Should be right here. And once you add in floor number 3, like so, it's not going to be a big floor. You don't need it to be a big floor, is what I'm saying. Because, again, it's just a hallway. It's nothing more than a hallway. But you want it to extend above the glass. Now, if I was doing this, I would probably, and I may still change this, I would make this layer stone. I may still do it. You guys tell me, what looks better, all glass or stone? You could tell me right after this, because I think if you don't want to see into the arena, what looks better, 2 or 3? That's actually kind of a tough call because I like both of them. I like 2 and 3. Yeah, that's kind of a tough call. Well, let's leave it at like it is now. And we want to wrap around this corner. So now this corner, how am I going to wrap this around, Tubby? What are you doing? What we're going to do is do 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Like so. Now, we go in, well, first of all, it should have been red, because I'm an idiot. That was a waste of a block. So I really just got to learn that code. Look at this. I want to get into the battles. We got to have PvP battles. Okay. So now that's set. Now let's bring up the wall. Whoops. No. Set stone. We might as well just go up. It's not that high of a wall. Some stuff you don't need world edit for. Some stuff it's nice to have world edit. And this is where we'll end up changing the layers anyway. Look at this. And this is where you're just adding dimension to it. I see too many people like that I used to do. Because remember, we used to just build a corner, a square. And instead of doing stuff like this, what I would do is just build an outer layer and then just put a pretend wall like this. You don't need to. This can be like a restaurant right now. Usually the front side of a floor would be a restaurant. Just like it is. And voila. So now you have this kind of wrapping around the front. It gives it some added dimension. Now, just for the sake of building, let's wrap the grass. Let's wrap the glass all the way around. And see what it looks like when we do it like this. Because I don't want to build a concave shape up there. It's so weird. It'd be good if I could get How's Tony doing? I need a fast builder. I need my designer. Jokingly, he said. So again, now we just put in the floor. And by adding in a simple bedded definition, it now makes our convention center a corner, still giving us more. It kind of looks like Noah's Ark. Oh, man, it really does. All right, so let's add in the floor all the way around. Because, again, we don't need open spaces. And close all this down. Just like so. And we have made our second floor. We now can make places for the staircase to go. We can now adjust this layer, because that layer definitely has to get adjusted. Hell yeah, man. Look at this. Now you're able to see out of the front of the place. So you're able to walk around the little convention center area. And as you're up here, boom. So now there's two layers to this. This is why we do it like this, right? You have the hallway. We can close this off. We still have to fix this eventually. But now if I bust into the restaurant, which should be right here, we now have a place to eat. You can put in some tables. You can dine out here. This is like my other arena we made. You have options. So I think I made this the right height. We just didn't plan what we wanted to actually do with it. So let's delete all this shit. Front of our arena is changing every single day. Now, here's what we want to do with it, though. So this was straight on. I want to go up here, and then from here... No. Right there. I want to make sure from this pillar, and then this pillar... We want this to be our grand entrance. So now to get our grand entrance, I don't know, this may end up backfiring on me. But we'll see if I can make this work. This is how I do want it to eventually come down. So, up. Now, the only problem with doing this, and this is where I said it's kind of an issue, is one more. We'd have to build the layer congruent, and that's where I never was that good with World Edit. This is where Austin would come in and duplicate out our layers. So we have our big archway, which would get filled in with stone. So in this case, let's just do that. 24. We just want it to stand out. We don't need anything crazy in there now. Yeah, I love these too, man. Welcome back. As I should say, I should tell myself, because we're finally back doing them. So now, the sandstone's not the point, because the sandstone's going to look like crap. This has got to get deleted, though. You're no longer a part of the design, brother. This is now the restaurant. This is now the Tubby Emu Memorial Diner Hall, where you can come in and fill your face, and you can be like, I'm hungry. There, now we have a floor built in. So you're going to see the grand entrance. You're going to see what it looks like. We've got our floors already built. I mean, we're pretty well built into this convention center. We've almost got... I still want to build a parking structure. I still want to build, which I kind of want to get started on that. Because everybody knows that a good convention center has got to have the biggest and the best parking garage. I need to remember how to build a parking garage. But there we go. So, like I said, I don't like the look of the stone or the sandstone. But it was never actually about the look of the sandstone itself. It's always about the look of this. Probably shouldn't be red, but whatever. And now we fill it in like this. Boom. So it's kind of, you kind of get the effort of what we're trying to go for. Where it's this big entrance, kind of wraps around a little bit. We still haven't connected the roof or anything, which we probably should. Just for effect, I should probably add in the roof. Or not the roof, but this part. That way we have the next layer to the roof, I should say. Might as well just fly down here. This is where we can wand it. I don't even think we need a third floor on this side. I think we should save the third side for the hotel. We need to have a hotel convention center. So we're going to build a friggin' hotel. I'm going to build a hotel for this convention center. It's got to have everything. We're going to have player rooms. If this ever becomes a public server, which since we're on a flat world, I don't want it to be, because then you need to mine, but then you have to make worlds and stuff, is we want to make this so when you come to the convention center for WrestleMania, you got a room, you got a place to sleep, you know what you're doing. You kind of see the outside look of it from over here. And that's why I'm putting in this part, is because I like to be able to actually see it. So let's go here. No. Okay, it's 3515. It's not a thing. It just became a thing. Time set 0. We just started this last night. I just got the server back online. So now that we're in here, we have this. You can kind of see this room back here. This is a hallway. This is like the restaurant area. This is the above. Now we should actually work on a parking structure. I should have the parking structure coming off on one of these sides. And it would probably be on this side. So let's go out and put sandstone really fast. What's the code for sandstone? 24, I think. Let's add in a bunch of sandstone way on the outside and get that built. Because the parking structure should come off of... What did the one in my WrestleMania? I think we did a circular one. Because this will be the hotel and stuff back here. This is just the one side of the convention center. This side is the entrance. The main entrance. Which will wrap around here. And this side is the parking garage. So, how do I build a parking garage? What's the best way to build a parking garage? Is there a best way to build a parking garage? And if so, what do we want to build it out of? Not andesite. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. It'll be really easy to build, though, because I'll show you why. This is how easy it is to build a parking garage. It may seem like it's hard, but it's really not. Because really all you're doing is building floors, so... There. What is the code for that? Whatever the hell this is. What is the code for polished granite? So I can lay it down faster. 1, 2. Okay. So let's swap out this. And go over here and put it on 1, 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. That went the wrong way. Let's try that one more time. Here. Why didn't it lay down? No, stop it. Why didn't it work? There's one. Second position should be over here. There we go. Okay. So now once we have that, all we have to do then is go up and put in the floors really fast. So that's actually the fastest part about building this, but it'll give us some layers to the convention center. So that's why I'm trying to hurry up and get this one in. So now, how high do we want the parking garage to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too low. So it'll go every 4 is what it should be. So let's add it in here. Click here. Find all the way over here. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay, same thing over here. I forgot we have to do it right there. And then go up 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once we have that, it just like flies. It builds really fast. Frickin' Haru. Haru actually used to help us build all the old arenas, though, man. It was me, Haru, Austin. Who else did we have? That was crazy back in the day. So we got that one. Is that built to scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. Fly all the way over here. And go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's already 2 layers of the parking garage pretty much done. And that I haven't even done anything other than just placing it. So let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put one more on this side. What's up, Sanshit? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, hold on. Does Rue mean by helping destroying every fucking thing I've ever built? Can we clarify that? Set 1, 2. There we go. Rue, the server's online if you actually are being 100% serious and you want to build. I don't want you to troll because I haven't saved it or anything yet. But if you like legit want to help me build and shit, not saying you would fuck it up, but I'm just saying like I don't have it saved or anything. So we already have really easily built there. Now I do want to build. I want to add in a row of sea lanterns really fast, just to give me some light. What is the code for sea lanterns? I don't remember. I gotta look at the code for sea lanterns really fast, because there's so many new things. 160. 169. So you have 3 layers kind of the parking garage, which would get fixed. I'm not saying you destroyed anything, but I'm not saying... Well, okay. I don't think you really destroyed anything. That's... I'll do a bunch of sea lanterns around in a second. I'm just trying to build the outer wall really fast. Which, why am I doing this? We literally have world edits, Hubby. Why are you placing blocks? Rue, I'll hop on Discord in a second. This is so easy to build, man. God, I love this. No, you're still at work? All right. Oh, duh. All right, so we have the 2 floors built. Might as well. I'm just going to add this one by hand. Screw it. I don't know why I'm doing that by hand, but... Okay. So you see the little difference in the parking garage. Nothing really too crazy. No. I hate when we go akimbo. That's what I call it. Going akimbo. Set 1, 2. Did I want to go below? Oh, I guess you do kind of want to go one above, one below. So maybe I should add one right there. Yeah, you really should. I don't want to have too much looking in. Dang. This takes shape really fast. Like, if we didn't have World Edit, I'd be flying around building all of this by hand, which sucks. And I don't want to build it by hand, so... I definitely do need to add the lights in there, though. Add this one. And last but not least, this side. Gotta add that one right there. And then we are done with the parking garage. So for now, at least, this is what we now need to figure out. We need to figure out how we're getting into the arena and how the arena is going to work. So, you've got your parking garage, right? Well, how do we get into the arena? What does it look like? Do we have to go different floors? Do we have to have elevators? Well, let's crack through and see where the wall ended up. Get rid of this. And we want to add in every 5. Let's add in sea lanterns. So 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fly back. I don't like when it's too dark in there. Rue's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lot better than using torches from back in the day. Lot better just use something like this. Come to chat 1 second. 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The hell did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I did double because I'm dumb. So then we should take out this wall, and then it would be 1, 2, 5 from this side. Yeah, I know you can do all that stuff. We'll get to that stuff eventually. There's so much we got to learn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drive around and all that stuff. Got to build a helipad for the eventual 3, 4, 5. I got to eventually build the helipad so that way we can get him there and just do crazy stuff. Just go Vince McMahon nuts. So we have... Oh, we did the lights backwards. You counted wrong by 1 block, Tubby. I messed up. Oh, well. We're just trying to make it crisscross so it's not so dark. So I don't think it really matters where we put the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. That matters where we put the light. There we go. Let's add in 1 more on this side, too. Okay, last floor. We have not added any light is up here. So we'll add I just want to add a couple of them. I don't need tons of light. I mean, it's literally just figuring out 169. Boom! Look at this. We're making fancy arenas now. There you go. So we have a parking structure built on the side of our convention center. It's a very weird shaped convention center. Now, back here is where the hotel should be. So, this whole thing needs to be a hotel. We're going to make it a hotel. All the way around. Got a lot of building to do. That's how far we've come, though, man. Yeah, that's the problem, though. There isn't really seating that goes up there right now. Because right now, it's... I'm going to put red in. I'll show you what it looks like. Because I don't necessarily want seating to be above. Because it's not an arena. It's not... That's why there's curtains. You can make it full size, but it's not meant to be. And I'll show you what I mean in 1 second. Let me... Okay. So you're making your way through the entrance. And then this is a wall. Because it's meant to be an area where you go in. If you've ever been to a convention, you know what I'm talking about. Now, the only problem is... Before I built my parking garage, I forgot to double check on the height of the wall, and we're one off. 5, 6. So now, we either readjust, we panic, or we drop the staircase down. So, I'll show you what I mean. So what happened was, we built the floor here. And the floor is actually here. So our whole parking garage is off. Now, we're not going to panic. We're just going to put in quartz stairs from this. We don't need to worry about it. I would, maybe in the olden days, we would panic and try to rebuild it. But this is when we just use our imagination. We just pretend. If you go to Mall of America, the parking levels are different, and then they have staircases going down. Now, please tell me that's the right height, though. Yes, okay. So this is the right height now. Just have to use a little bit of stairs. That's fine. I don't care if it looks like crap. Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a botch. It was, I didn't want the garage being too high because it looks weird. Because if we would have done the 3 extra levels, it would have made it taller than the roof, which we don't want. That's something we don't want to do. Because then it would just look even goofier. But this fixes all the problems right here. Just a little ramp, nothing crazy. And then on this side, I'll put this. That way it glows a little bit. I want it to stand out just a tad. So you can come walking in here. We'd have to figure out a gate system because it doesn't really work just where you can come in without an entrance. So you would have to have some sort of a ticket system. So we'd have to build, let's say... It would have to be something like this. 1, 2. So even if you're in the parking garage, you'd want it to lead to something. So you'd probably see like glass here. It would be blocked off. Like so. That way you'd have to actually like, are you seriously just like gonna vacuum when I'm streaming? Are you just gonna run the vacuum when I'm streaming? Okay. So then this way it's more of yeah, you could do gates and stuff, but I like something like this where it's at least layered. Now let's add in glass. What a troll, just waiting to vacuum until right now. Troll a lol, man. There. It's like a little security door. I like this. Like, there we go. So now you actually see what's going on. We could put in a gate or something there. For right now, let's just put in a door. Yeah, so for right now, we'll just do this. I don't want that to be there. Like you said, we do want it to be a gate. But for right now, I just don't want it connected to the outside world. Because actually, here's what we're going to do. This whole, I'm dumb. What am I doing? Pfft. Tubby, you freaking idiot. Just cut out the whole damn wall. That's your new hallway. You could just make the parking garage smaller. And this is where you put your shops too, you dummy. Oh man, see now we're thinking. Now we're just a chugging along. This is the reverse shops. You don't need any of this. This is your wall. You just build it into here. And now it separates it way better. And we have the distance to go either side. I mean, now you're pretty much unlimited on what you can do. Get rid of this dirt. Now, you could still keep this entrance. What's up, Mick? What's up, DDG? So now you see more of the convention area. And that way you can build in your walls, your buildings, anything you need to do. So let's cut this out. Boom. Now let's add in the sandstone going this way. How far over did I go? Quite a bit. It met with the end of that black wall. Okay. So something like this. Now, it separates everything we had to do. Makes our ticket gate, makes our wall. Separates your business out far enough where we can now have shops without having to protrude other walls. Because this is the part that would be really frustrating. Is if we didn't do that, look at the convention center on the inside. Where do we put shops? How do we put businesses if we had those walls? So now once you're in here, this goes bye-bye. And then this gets replaced with what we need it to do. So you can essentially see the business right there. So let's say we put a shop over here. Something like this. We don't want it to be black, though. Never mind. More like that. And then they would come in this way. So as you come in, you now have your businesses. So you walk in. Actually, might as well go like this. And that separates into what you have to do. You don't even need doors now. Now you can just go like this. And the glass separates it all. And that's where you could put turnstiles if you had to. Turn AJ Styles. Get it? That was a field joke. Boom. So you're able to come walking in. We could put the turnstiles right here, where you have to walk in between. Actually, it'd be one more wider. You would have it like this. And that would make it so there's absolutely gates. Okay, I need to switch that song because I'm not a fan of that one. Thanks, Rocket. Hopefully. Yeah, something like this makes it. So now we can add in, what is it? I don't even remember the turnstiles. Is there such a thing as turnstiles? There's gates, but is there actual something that mimics turnstiles? No, I don't know if I like that, though. Not H1Z1 right now. I'm trying to get WrestleCraft up and running. I do want to play, and that may be later, but not right this second. Trust me, I want to play that too. What's up, Nicholas? We're trying to figure out the best way to do this. I want to have 1, 2, 3 turnstiles. So it almost feels like I was one off. I was one off. Damn it. I'm just botching everything today by one. To have 3 turn rows, you need to have it this way. Yeah, that's what you need. Dang, I was so close. I don't like the color of it, but like I said, that doesn't matter. That's not the part we care about. Now we come over here. Now, can I set a plate to open that? Okay. Uh-oh. Can I make the plate stand out? Sometimes everybody in life has to botch like Sin Cara, you know? It is what it is. There we go. So I don't like the color of the fence, but we're able to get in and out. And then this is where the stores are going to go. Or not necessarily the stores, but you know what I mean. It is a parking garage, yes. But the problem we had was when we built the parking garage, we put it right up next to it. So by doing that, this is the convention center where this... So anybody that doesn't know what I'm trying to build, this right here is like if you went to NXT, right? Triple H is draping the black. Like you have to pretend this is a curtain, right? This is just manufactured. This is artificially made. This is, you know, curtain here and a curtain on that side to get the desired seating they want. When actually, normally, this whole area would be an open convention area. You would like, this wall would be gone, essentially. Which we might actually... Give me a yes or no on this. Tony's going to kill me, but let me try it. Tony's going to kill me, but what do you think about no curtain? I kind of like the curtain because it separates it, but, I mean, if you're trying to get the mass crowd, it almost... See, I don't know if I like that or not. I think that kind of takes away from it because you can see anybody and people can't watch the show. I mean, you can watch the show, but there's with no wall and this is without wall or with a wall. See, I like the fact that it kind of closes it off and kind of makes what you want seating arrangement wise. And that's where the parking garage comes into. As you can see it, is how big it is on the side. Yeah, I really do like the curtain. I think I'm going to keep it. Now we have to build the hotel back here. And I don't think I'm going to do that now. I think I'll save the hotel. You can see this side too. So I added in, I got rid of the curtain on this side for Tony. So you can see right above camera. Because I do want to have parts of it where you can see. So let's say you were sitting back here. You wouldn't... I'm not going to build suites because it's a convention center. It's not a wrestling arena. This is just... They made this by putting up the curtains. So you would be able to see this. And this is like a great seat in the house. You could just come here, stop while you're doing your thing at Access. So as you're getting a signing right here, like let's just pretend there would be like a little desk right here. And as you're waiting in the line to see them, just to get a signing from Buff Bagwell, you're like, hey, Buff Bagwell, my name is Eric. Can I get your signature? Sure. Meanwhile, you're able to be like, oh, shit, it's the guy I actually care about. Not really Buff Bagwell, but there he is. You know what I mean? The actual stuff over there we still have to work on, but those ropes are so clean. I also want to put on the staircase protection. So now, did I take out that wall? I did. So now this wall can go too. That wall can go. Tony's going to come on and go, holy schnackis. This is the restaurant up front. Yeah, we can get rid of all this now. This no longer needs to be here. So now you can kind of get the gist of what we're doing. I mean, it's a convention center. This place is huge. You want to have shops. You want to have signing rooms. And my ultimate goal would be to duplicate this and steal this arena away. Where you would make this one. I wonder what it looks like from the outside on the side. Buff Bagwell. You're like, Mom, I'm at the WEMU Convention Center. Oh my God, I'm going to see Buff Bagwell. My dreams are about to become true. And then Buff's not there, and you're just so disappointed. But you come like walking in, you get your ticket. We'll put turnstiles and stuff out here. You're like, where do I go? And there's big signs over here. And it's like, Buff is this way. Oh my God, I'm going to meet Buff Bagwell. Sir, big fan. And then Scott Steiner's there, and you're just like, that'll be $20. But he's like, that's not autograph math. Did you read my sign? It says $20 for the autograph, $5 for the processing fee. And then he just starts, just shut up, Toby. Just shut up. All right, let's add in staircase. Now we added in the extra wall out of here. So again, this is the same thing. This is where the other shops come into play. Because we did that, this whole wall can go bye-bye. Okay, maybe not the whole wall. Okay, let's redo that one. Undo. From right here, the wall can go. There we go. Now, I do want to put in a row of sea light. So let's put in from here all the way over. There we go. Now we're on the outside wall of this. Now, once you get this part, we can get rid of all this. Don't need any more of that. This can all go now. Again, because we have a new outer wall. Once we build the outer wall, we don't need any of this inner stuff. Like that. So then you just got the executive room where you're not supposed to get in here. You wouldn't be able to get in here either way. You have the back hallway inside of the arena. And again, this can go because we built a whole outer wall. So this is all just convention space now. This is it. It looks like we had no room, but it's because of our outer wall. Always build that outer wall. I mean, except for a country, because that's just a pointless wall. Especially when you take down the walls on Wall Street. But whatever. Let's not get political on this stream. We want to build a physical wall, but we want to let our accountants screw us. Uh-oh. There you go. So now you have the area you're not supposed to be, the area you can be, from there. Let's just make this sea lantern. Just so we can add some more light in here. Yeah, don't ever mess with roadblocks or anything like that. Is this part of the floor? It is. I want to make this whole one sea lantern. All the way down. Just because it's this texture pack. Wow, Tubby, you got to actually use the hammer thing. Not the hammer, the axe. Okay, so now our back hallway's been built. You have the production team that their stuff is over here. You're not going to be able to get in there without special approval. So like you would get a gate. And like pressure plate. It's right here. Okay, why do plates not work on wood doors though? Come on, I want a plate. Is that the one I actually have to use like... Because you can set the plate permissions. So essentially you're now blocked off from the world. Now we don't have to worry about anybody being where they're not supposed to. We can actually get rid of that in a second. This is the production fence area. Boom. They have to be regular pressure plates? Are they weighted? No, that should be a regular one. Or is it a wooden one? Yeah, I don't even remember. I'm not worried about it right this second. Time set 0. Okay. So now you have the inner wall built. You got the outer wall built. Let's take this out. You got your entrance right there. So the entrance now could actually be this whole area. Right behind here. We don't even need these walls anymore. Because these are just like... These are fake walls. These are alternative walls. We don't need these. This is where the huge open convention center-esque feel comes from. And just because I wanted to get the look of them, let me go grab some torches. We were avoiding putting torches up, but... Listen to that music, dude. Oh, I haven't built the outer wall on that side. I was like, what? Why isn't the convention center working? All right, so we got to go off 5. So, from that wall, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Just like, oh, no, we're 1 off. It should be 1. No, it should be that one. Yeah, that's right. That's how you want it. All right. Yeah, that's how we want it. Okay. So now let me add in the stone really fast just to get it up there. Now I can work on the other one. Set stone, and we're just screw it. We're just going to build it. It's not going to take that long. We're just going to 1 by 1 it as we bring it up. It's 11 p.m. in Scotland. Huh? And are you going to stay up and watch Raw? I never understand, like, if you got to stay up to watch Raw till like 3 a.m. and then Raw sucks, you're like, what? I've stayed up till 3 a.m. No, don't want to do that. And then you get all upset. I'd be pissed. You're just staying up waiting for that fire to come hit and nothing happens. How much work we've done. We've only been building this since last night at 11 o'clock. There we go. So now finish building the top of this, just so I know where the roof is. We can close off the second and third floors. And essentially, we've got built what we need to. The shell is built. We still have to work on the hotel. I think I want to ask Rue to do that. I think I'm going to ask Rue to be my hotelier. I want him to build a Trump Tower. I need to have... Orange Man needs his hotels. I need to have a good hotel. So, finish this part up. Like this. And we put red over the parts we want to be highlighted. So like this. Now we connect the windows really fast just to make sure we got what we need. Right? It's that floor. Come over here really fast, and then there you go. So we have the outer shell done of the arena. We've got the parking garage connected in. We finally figured out a way to get more space. The ring is pretty much done. So if we ever do make this a public server, we'll have a place where you launch in, be able to get a hotel room your first night. Why do you need to stay? Why do you need a house or property? You could just get a hotel room. There's the level. This should be stone. I love CSGO. That's English you're doing? Yeah, I meant to do English. British. Sometimes in life. Alright, so you guys can see, I mean, it's not hard to build arenas once you use your mind and get creative. Like, it's not hard at all. To just, like, take the random design we started with. Like, all I started with was literally a ring. I built the ring, and then everything went up around it. And instead of rebuilding the ring, we just expanded out. And there is the bottom part of the convention center. Now, obviously, there's going to be some walls in here. There's going to be turnstiles. There's going to be stuff. But for the most part, what you're going to see is more of a rounded cube-esque thing. And you can see it from the top. Where it's in this like rounded shape building. You got the parking garage over there. And then for those people that missed, what we did, the parking garage was, okay, in the arena, there was only the wall. So we had to add more space. You come walking in. You got some shops right here. Hello, I'd like one ticket to the wrestling show, please. Yes, right away. And then there's the door to the wrestling show. This is like a curtain, so we aren't going to keep it for now. Some people want me to get rid of it. Some people thought it looked okay. I think it looks better being gone. Just a small arena. This is not a big arena. This never was meant to be. When I first started, this was a wall. I mean, you just have to go back and look at the stream last night. I don't think this kind of stuff could work on Pocket Edition. I mean, once we get the convention center up, I kind of want to just like get the base shell up like this and have a contest who can take my base design and make it even better. I think I'll eventually do that, where I'll download the world and I'll put it up for download. And whoever comes up with the best design or the best addition to it is what we would try to shoot for. Now, the last thing, I do want to put in the floor over here. We can get rid of this wall. Mr. Tubby Emo, tear down that wall. That was a Mr. Gorbachev joke. How many of you know who Mr. Gorbachev is? Or what that's even from, or who said that? That's why walls don't work. No, we don't want to delete that. And I don't know why all of our floors are wool. They just are for some reason. process to build this. How we've gone from a normal arena to now literally a full-fledged convention center. The king is back. WrestleCraft is back. If you guys watch this on YouTube, man, I'd really appreciate it if you could pound that like button, just so when the video does go live afterwards, that way people know that WrestleCraft is definitely back. I'm having so much fun building this. Doing stuff like this alone is just fun. You're not confined to the game. You're not confined to facing Big Show in my career. And there you go. So a whole nother floor added to the convention center. Now you'll be able to get in from this parking floor garage. And the cool thing is this convention center is essentially, these are just curtains. So the normal wall is like a fence right here, something that blocks it so you look down. So that way everybody can see the floor. It's like a show floor. Haru is never here. Haru's still working. He does cable installer, internet fiber, all that stuff. So he was still working, just talking on his phone. So there you go. Now what we could do, again, just wrecking the design here, is we could also make this side glass. If we really wanted to. Kind of give it another overlook, because Tony wanted it all black so that way it looks like you were taping for a TV show. Which, if you were making NXT, it would be fully curtained out. But if you're making it for a convention center, you're going to have these windows. There's not going to be... You can't fully stop it. Ooh, that was a pretty good eye. The fact that I lined that up from the other side. $2K17. Don't even get me started. Like I said, it's a great simulation game. Love the game itself. But it is so frustrating at times. So now something like this, you'd be able to see. Again, it kind of takes away from it being a wrestling arena. But that's kind of the point. This is all just curtain draped in. This would normally be wide open, and these are just floors. It's almost like it's almost like you're at if you've ever been to Mall of America, it's like a pavilion where there's different levels looking down. If this curtain wasn't here. And I think that's good for right now. I think that's quite a bit of progress made. I think that's setting it up. We have parking garage. We have the back hallway. We have the front of the convention center done. Eventually want to put in the helipad, the hotel. Go down the street to the arena where we're going to build the WrestleMania stadium, which is going to be freaking huge. But let's just do a quick fly around really fast. Kind of go what we were trying to build. You get the back hallway, which we still have to continue building. We have gorilla position. So back here, we still got to work on it. You got the McMahons that Tony had to put in on the earlier stream. Look, there's gorilla, even though it's not WWE. You can come out of left side. This is the heel side. You got the face side, so if you want to come out over here. I'm a good guy. Cheer me. I'm Buff Bagwell. See, and then you're over here. If you want to go backstage, if you're working, you're on the crew, you're like, let me back here. And now you're backstage. And if you're over here and you're like, I'm in the production team. Boom. Walked right into the door. You want to be Tony's camera guy? Hard camera operator, done. Operating. Look at this. This is good. You want to leave the secret area? This is the secret area you shouldn't be in. It's blocked off. Front of the arena. Let's make this. I just want it to be light for right now, so let's make it all blue. It's probably going to look dumb, but I just like it, the fact that it's all blue, so. Looks like a dancing disco light. I think it looks good. This is for just starting this yesterday and starting as a ring. That's why I love Minecraft, man. You can do anything you want. Look at this. This is so sick. I may have to, I think the competition, like, to see who could build the best hotel, to, like, clean this all up, right? Because this is ugly. This is, right now, this is just the backside of the Titantron. This has to get roofed off. This has to get designed. Putting this world up to see who could make the best from here? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We still have to do the entrance on the floors. But we do have right here, you have this built. So when your car comes in, you're parking. You're coming in. You can go shopping. Hey, what's up? And then when you're ready to go into the arena. Wrestling. Because what I want to do is there's going to be one more floor of this whole thing. So why isn't there not a... No, there's not a... Oh, it's because you need something to put a floor thing on. Okay. So once you're up here, there's going to be one more floor above, which is the mega super viewing floor. This is going to be the last floor of the convention center, where it's actually probably going to go up one more. And then it's probably not going to be glass anymore. So we might as well get rid of the glass because it's not stained glass, I can tell you right now. This is going to be a whole new floor. So we might as well just close that off now, because this is going to be the top floor of the convention center where the showroom floor is and everything else is there. So there's a lot of work to be done, man. Toggle downfall. Shut all that off. And I think that's where we're going to call it good for today. Going for about an hour and 45 minutes. We already streamed earlier for about an hour and a half. If I do stream again, it would probably be on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow that, you can go over to twitch.tv/chubbyemu. I have to figure out a good way to... Because I don't necessarily want to put this out for download just yet. Not yet. Let me work on some other stuff. And then eventually we'll go ahead and put this arena out for download. Maybe we do glass on this layer. Maybe that's what it's missing. Feels like it should be having more glass. I mean, it is a mega convention center, for gosh sake. Maybe that's why it looks so stagnant. It just looks like the wall is uneven. Something like this. No. No. I think that's got to go. I don't know. We're going to change it up quite a bit, guys, but thank you for coming out. Thank you for hanging around, Jake. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking about downloading this and putting it out. Maybe in the future we'll put it out, and that way you guys can build your hotel. I'll at least make a backup save of it, and then let's see who can turn this into, because right now there's crap everywhere. It looks disgusting. We need people that could turn this into something magical. And then we'd use the best one in a future WrestleCraft, because we could essentially copy the whole arena and just duplicate it. So that's what we're going for. So I toggle downfall. It was storming. Why is it not stopping? There we go. So retexture painting for merch. There's a lot of stuff we can do, because right now this is all exposed area. This shouldn't be exposed. This should actually... This is going to bug me. Let me build this out really fast. I want to connect this. It doesn't have to be anything big, But I at least want it connected that way on the outside, because it'll drive me crazy just looking at that. I don't like when just you leave exposed walls. It's almost like you're giving up the kayfabe of the curtain, in a way, which is what I always said. This looks so much like a stone hospital right here if you look right there. We're going to close this wall off. We have no need for it to not be shut off at least. Like so. That way it at least connects it. And I think that's where we're going to end it. So, I want to thank you guys for coming out, guys. We will probably be streaming WrestleCraft every day. I just like messing around and building stuff. Hopefully we get it set up with a bunch more people and playing PvP once it's all set up. All that goodness. Because there. Now the wall has at least a little bit more texture. And you know what? I might as well just do this. Because there's no point not to put it right here. There. Now it's at least blocked off. That way you don't see the inner workings of the curtain. You don't see stuff you really don't need to see. And then you kind of got to build everything else from there. That way I at least get kind of the look of what I'm going for. I can just close this off like this. It's nothing perfect. But it's better than leaving it wide open exposed. Because you can see that's what we had to do for the glowstone lamps. Before I just realized we could use a sea lantern, thanks to Nicholas. So there you go. Now all the stuff we don't want to see is no longer there. So if you're up here floating around now, at least it looks enclosed. It looks like a building. Which, now that I think about it, this should be red then. That should be 100% red if I'm keeping with the theme. The parking garage should also actually probably be red, to be honest. I like a big red New York playing too. Just comes in, see it all the red. Bro, you don't have to make the server after me. I didn't. And that should be connected. So there it is. Have a base design kind of put around the edge. Might as well follow this around. It doesn't make sense right now because nothing is actually connecting it, but at least it's putting it in there. Trying to get that red layer. I actually live near a bank that it's blue, so they put blue around the whole thing. So there. Now it's kayfabed off. Now you have no idea that that's not built. Now it just, if we were flying around, it would look like it was actually built. Samoa Joe's kicking off Raw, huh? Well, you guys are going to get to see it. I want to thank you guys for coming out. Until next time, it's your boy Tubby. We will see you all later. As I just said that, and I wanted to fill this in. I should have waited till right when I did this. I had to close this part off. It's not closed off. I don't want it closed. I didn't want closed borders, but the arena, the sun. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. All right, now it's... No, it's not. It's not fully closed off just yet. Just when I think I'm done, it just keeps coming back just a little bit. Now it's closed off. All right, now it's kayfabed. Now if I do a flyby, it at least looks like the shell is done. It at least looks like I kind of knew what I was doing. Boom. You're flying around. It actually looks like a convention center now. You put a marquee up there. You get the parking garage. The edge is done. I do this on PC. I can't play on console. The people that do this on console are fantastic people, but I just can't. I do got to build the hotel, though. So there it is, guys. That's the shell of the convention center. Part number 2 of the streams. We'll be back with more. Like I said, I might be back a little bit later tonight on Twitch if you guys want to check it out, or maybe even on YouTube. But until next time, it's your boy Tubimo. We will see you all later. See you later, Nick, Jake, German.